On a real note, that was so much emphasis just to try to push the box in. I put so much emphasis in just to do that. I kind of forgot an important detail. There we go. Fixed. So if you are completely clueless and you didn't look at the thumbnail or the title of the video, you would not know that this video is about Ray's energy, which I'm pretty sure Ray's is supposed to kind of be like a competitor-ish to the wonderful GFUEL. I've been looking for a alternative to that because as much as I've had my fair share of GFUEL and I don't mind it, it does give me a kind of a slight crash after I drink it. I don't know why I feel almost more tired when I drink it than before I drank it. All I'm going to say is make sure you read your labels, which nothing against GFUEL. But I wanted to try something else, just kind of open my mind up to other types of, sports drinks or whatever, the things to kind of get away from, Monsters and coffee and every other insert random energy drink company here. And because I kind of, if you don't know what a neurotropic is, hi, post-production grifter here. It is not a neurotropic, it is a nootropic, which a nootropic is basically something that kind of gives you that cognitive boost that you need, creativity-wise, memory-wise, focusness-wise, all of that. I'll put a little thing over here to show you what the actual definition of a nootropic is. There's a company out there that is called Mansport. They kind of got me on the whole idea of like super focused stuff, and I like to be focused when I'm playing, like whether it be Call of Duty, Apex, anything like that. And me being the one that has ADHD, it kind of sucks because your brain goes every which way, and I'm sure people out there that know it understand me. So, woo! Yeah, it's a fun time. It's a great time all the time, always. So I was wandering through Instagram one day and I stumbled upon Ray's, and I decided since they had like like 4 flavors for free, all you got to basically do is pay for shipping, which is like $10, which I'll leave the link down below if they do still have it. You can go pick it up. So I figured I'd try it, and I figured I would do it on a video for you guys, and so you guys can see how it tastes, how I like it, and whatnot. So yeah, let's do that. I need a knife. Where's my Swiss Army knife, Karen? Ah! Over there. If I can't find a knife, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. So we got 4 flavors. So I figured I'd give a quick overview of all the flavors. We got all of them just kind of a nice, neat little half circle here, so you guys can kind of get a peek at all the cans. Then we'll do a quick dive down into the single flavors. First up, we got Galaxy Burst. This one looks kind of cool. I have a feeling it might be kind of a Starburst flavor because even the burst. Then we got Voodoo. It's probably going to be kind of a spooky flavor if you get my joke there. Then we got Baja Lime, which I have a feeling is going to be more like, how Baja Blast there. And then last but not least, we got Sour Gummy Worm, which I have a feeling this one's going to be pretty darn tasty. And we got, the 3 additives. You got Hyper Sleep, Broken Air, and the single Sour Gummy Worm flavor and packets. Before we go any further, can we, give Ray's some props on their, what do you want to call it, like word art or whatever on the box and just the logo design and everything. Their packaging is pretty freaking sick, dude. Hey, don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done, okay? But, Mom, I gotta get some sleep. Ready today, your life will change forever. Will it, though? We'll see. Yeah, snap a pic of your case pack. Free gift. I want free gifts! On side note, what's the other one? Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. Yes. That's what I always say. Maybe. Since we got 4 wonderful flavors to try out today, and I had to choose, it was really hard because we got the Galaxy Burst does look good. They all look fantastic. But I think I'm going to try out the Sour Gummy Worms is going to be the first guy we try out today. Also, I want to take a look at, we're going to take a look at the can itself. So look at this, look at this labeling. It's so dope. And the fact that they do that with every can, every can looks different compared to the others. They got all their own designs and whatnot. That's so awesome. And it also has this, what they call apparently refresh, which focus, recover, energy, stamina, hydration. So apparently, it will release your second, third, and fourth win. Or wait, wind. That word. Yeah. So, I will put a label somewhere on the part of the screen so y'all can see what all the ingredients and whatnot are in it. And it contains as much caffeine as your Rain, Bangs, all of those kind of things. So 300 milligrams of caffeine in one container. So I suggest only drinking one a day. Don't drink more than one because that'll be more than what you need. So yeah, anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and crack the old guy. Let's go ahead and get the old crack on the mic. Yeah, ready? Oh, 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 oh. Try to crack it slowly. Oh, listen to that. Oh, listen to her purr. We're gonna go ahead and give a first initial. Oh my god, this is so full. Oh boy. I think it's because when I did one of the clips before, I kind of dropped them. So I got all the carbonation was like. So that wasn't a really good initial taste. Let's get a really actual good taste. First taste. Oh, man. That is pretty good. It's definitely got that sour gummy worm flavor that you would be looking for in this, and without the added sugars and whatnot. So it's, got that nice draw, like, not super sugary taste that like a Monster or something would have. Or it would have more of a taste of like as like a Bang or a Rain or like a zero ultra zero Monsters. Yeah, those things. So it's definitely got that like sugar-free taste to it. But the sour gummy worms, I like the Rays. Shout out to you guys for making a good sour gummy worm flavor. This is the more I'm sipping on this, the more it's quite good. I do like this. Now, what I preferred over GFUEL for flavor, that is still kind of up in the air because I've only tried a couple flavors of GFUEL. So I know there's a bunch of GFUEL flavors out there that I would still kind of like to try to see if it was a definitive yes or no. But whether like the between this and maybe say the blue chug rug, I would almost say these because one, it's got the nice little carbonation to it, and the disgusting 14-year-old me who wants to get a decent belch out every once in a while, and that compared to GFUEL, which does not have any carbonation, like that little kind of carbonated feel, the little bubbly aspect to it overall. But flavor wise, I would for like say this over the blue chug rug. They don't really, either of them have really like a soury taste to them at all. So for sourness, I'd still probably choose this. For flavor and I would say consistency, I would actually go this over that GFUEL because if you've ever had GFUEL before, it is a little chalky once you get towards the bottom. And I've only had probably a quarter of this, so we'll see how that gets towards the end. But otherwise, for like health factors, besides the caffeine, I would probably go this over that. I'll have to probably delve into it a little bit more, but like this has your BCAAs, so this is more kind of like a pre-workout kind of drink than it is more like focused for gaming, which that is more focused on gaming. But also, I'm kind of curious to see because it does say no crash on it. Right there. So it says no crash on it, so I'm kind of curious to see if I do get a crash or not, because I do kind of somewhat get a crash with the GFUEL, and that is almost instantaneously after drinking it. I almost feel more tired. That just might be my genetic makeup with my ADHD. We'll see. But overall, I'd choose this over the blue chug rug. Servings wise, you can get, I think it's 12-pack of these, and I have to look up the price again. I'll probably put it on the screen, which that is going to be $40. So it's really kind of up to you. These are how many? Where is the size of your containers? So this is 16 fluid ounces, and they always say to mix that between 12 and 14. I don't know. I'd rather have this. And I'm also interested to try the other three flavors. There's also 1.5 million more flavors that Rays does have. This is just a free pack that comes with 4 flavors, and these are the 4 flavors you get. So I'm interested going forward to see what other flavors and what they taste like and what they have. Definitely not going to be drinking more than one of these a day, even though they do taste good. Rays, make a half caffeinated version. Yeah. I will update you guys throughout the day on how I feel after drinking this, if I do get a crash, if not, and how it made me feel, if it made me feel more focused, if it made me feel just kind of more jittery, kind of like wired to go. Yeah. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. I'll see y'all in a little bit. If you got a raise, cheers, my friend. If you guys haven't noticed by now that it's been a little bit since the last recording of the video, and in that time frame, I have been able to try all 4 flavors of Rays. As I said in one of the last clips, that I would kind of update you guys on the whole process and if everything kind of went well, if there was any crashes or anything, weird happened or anything like that. And I can say that it didn't. I didn't get any random crashes or anything of that nature. Energy was pretty sufficient throughout the whole time. It dissipated quite well. It wasn't just like a shelf where you have energy and then you just don't, and you feel completely exhausted and you feel like you have to drink more of some kind of caffeinated beverage to keep your energy going. And then also the flavors were quite well. It wasn't like I felt like I was trying to just drink it, just like get it down to keep it down so I could have more energy, that it wasn't like flavorful. I felt like if I was going to take a drink, that I felt like I wanted to take another drink right after it because it tasted well. And that went for all 4 flavors. All 4 flavors work quite well. My favorite still probably has to be either sour gummy worm, or I would say almost voodoo. Voodoo is probably one of my favorites as well. They were all good flavors though. I did like all of them for what flavors I was given. So for all my budget nerds out there who like to kind of budget their stuff and kind of figure out what things are going to cost per item and whatnot, so I figured we would do a math portion of how much it's going to cost per can compared to other competitors. So for the video's sake, since we're already kind of comparing it to G Fuel anyway, I figured we'd do the Raise can versus the G Fuel. So for the Raise portion, there is 2 different packs you can actually buy. There is the single flavor pack and then the variety pack. The single flavor pack is going to run you about $29.99, otherwise known as $30 if you get it from the rep company site. If you were to go the variety pack, it's going to run you $31.99 from the rep site. Now you can go to different sites and you can find them probably for a little bit cheaper. This is just going off their site. Now for the single flavor pack, which you can get just there's like 7 or 8 different packs of flavors that you can get that are single flavor. They're going to cost you about $2.50 a can. Now where I'm from, if you were to get a Bang, even a Monster, what is another one, Rain or anything like that, they're going to cost you $2.50 to probably $2.90 ish. So the Raise is going to run you probably a little bit cheaper. The only downside to that is going to be you might have to get it shipped unless you have a local GNC around you that does carry these cans, the single cans. I'm not sure. I think they do sell the packs. You just have to kind of look. Don't take my word for it. Now for the variety pack, it's actually going to set you back about $2.66 a can, which 16 cents above the single flavor pack. I don't think is that bad of an upcharge, especially when you get more than one flavor in it. I think that's quite a good deal, especially when the whole pack itself is only about $2 more. Something Raise, if you guys are listening, I think would be kind of cool is if maybe you did it $35, or if you wanted to keep it the $32, you could make it so we could customize our variety packs. We could make it so it's like 4 of this kind, 2 of this kind, 2 of that kind, 1 of this kind. So you could just put whatever numbers you want, but it would still be a 12 pack. For the G Fuel, they actually do theirs just a little bit differently. They actually do $31.99 across the board for a single flavor and variety pack, which I think maybe G Fuel you could do the $30 for the single flavor pack. But hey, what do I know? I'm not your marketing manager or anything like that. But I think that might be a little bit helpful for people who like G Fuel. So the either or is going to actually set you back about $2.66 a can. Now there is something that G Fuel does that I think Raise could kind of take note from, is G Fuel actually does a 4-pack that you can buy, and it can be single flavor or variety pack, and that's going to set you back about $11, otherwise known as $10.99, and that's going to equate to $2.75 a can. So you're going to be paying a little bit more up front per can, but the overall cost is going to cost you a little bit less, which I think is kind of cool for those people that don't want all 12 cans and maybe are just getting into G Fuel and kind of want to try, test the waters, or they're used to the tubs and they kind of want to try the cans out, which I think was, I could understand that. Also, small disclaimer, I have not tried the G Fuel cans yet. I just did those comparisons because they do have the equate amount of caffeine compared to the Raise. So if you guys would like me to make a video about that, trying those, please do leave a comment down below and I will do that. The pros about this, I think, the no crashes great. The refresh complex is fantastic. I think that's kind of cool to kind of, advertise on the can. Also, like it's cool to just kind of read like they added that into the energy drink kind of market. And like here, like we're trying to be different than every other energy drink company out there. The logos are cool. I like the logo, the R logo on the can. Like the cans kind of have their own design and whatnot. And the like, I guess you want to call it like father company sends you those like 3 packets. The like the single flavor, the pre-workout, and what was it? The sleep aid stuff. Which I think those are all cool little additives to like here. Let you also try that, which I was not expecting in my box. Also, their boxes are really dope. I think the box art is fantastic on the 4 pack that you get, and I kind of hope they do that on not just that box, but also more boxes that you get sent. Now, if there was any cons about the energy drink itself, I would say the only couple things would be like placement, because they're hard to find. And I understand that they're kind of new. They're quite new. I think they just came out like last year. So the only places that you can really get them, I know of in person, are GNCs. You can go out to your local grocery store and go find them if you can. You can tell me in the comments down below. But the closest GNC to me is like a half hour away. And I don't want to go in there and be like, oh yeah, let me get this one, this one, this one, and just like, like 40 of them in my hands, just like, they spill out all over and tragic things happen and whatnot. So yeah, I don't want that to happen because that would be bad. Really bad. And the only other really con that I could see would be the labeling. It does feel like a little cheap. And I know I'm being, a little nitpicky about it, and I understand that you guys are new. I do like the way that Monster Ultra does theirs. They have like that, like etching in the can itself, and I don't know, it just feels cool because you can like rub your fingers across it, and it's like, ooh, this is cool. You feel like a little kid, like things. But like you guys can kind of see that like little like piece right here that's kind of popped up. It's like a little piece of the plastic coating itself like coming off, which I understand you guys are new and whatnot. That it's understandable. You got to kind of get it down. But like it makes it feel a little cheap and whatnot. But other than that, like maybe the cans, like some of them have the same design. Maybe get some new designs for like I know the gummy worm, the Galaxy Burst, and I think their white one has the same style as this too. I would say like sour gummy worm instead of polka dots. Maybe put some sour gummy worms like floating across on the labeling itself might be kind of cool. Or like make some like radioactive looking like shapes of like gummy worms and stuff. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. And for like Galaxy Burst, make it like kind of pop. Like it's got the popping kind of effects that you would see like in like advertisements and videos and stuff, but make it kind of go with a can, so like pink and yellow or whatnot. I don't know. I'm just throwing my ideas out there. I think that'd be kind of cool. But other than that, those are really the only cons that I really have against that. But everything else was pretty fantastic. Also, I've only tried 4 flavors of Rays, and if you guys have any comments on what flavors I should try next, leave a comment down below. I'll leave a list of somewhere on the screen of what flavors I've tried, and I may even do a little small live stream or video on my Instagram story or something like that showing me trying those flavors, and I'll put the person's name or something for the YouTube to say which person told me to try it and whatnot. So if you guys want to see that, you can hit the link down below to go to the Instagram. So if there's any other energy drinks out there that you would like me to try, or that you guys want to try to sway me towards G Fuel or sway me more towards Rays, or you guys want to talk about this, you can hit up the Twitch link down below, twitch.tv/griftermoral, and we can talk about this while we sit there chit chat and play some video games. So if you guys are new around here, make sure you do hit the like button on the way out. If you're new around here, make sure you smack the subscribe button. And I hope you guys liked the video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.
Oh my god. Ryan, what am I looking at? This is it. Sweet baby Jesus. And I said, what was I thinking? Playing this goddamn game.
Oh my god! So we gotta start. This is what we start out on. All right?
Okay.